Cristiano Ronaldo has slayed Atletico Madrid for his back-to-back hat-tricks in the Champions League against two of the best teams in the world. You begin to run out superlatives to properly describe the beast that is Ronaldo. But perhaps the most startling fact is that he's now scored more goals in his career in the Champions League than Atletico Madrid have in their entire history. However, the most important fact is that Real Madrid won the game 3-0 and have taken a massive step towards the final. But boy did they do it in style, taking only 10 minutes to score the opening goal as Casemiro drilled in the cross into the ground and Ronaldo reacted quicker than anyone else to power home a header past Oblak from close range. They easily could and should have scored before this, as Dani Carvajal, who's having an amazing game before his injury, dribbled into a shooting position which was parried by Oblak into the direction of Karim Benzema's hip/knee, can't remember, and watched the ball squirm agonisingly wide. The rest of the first half was all Real, as Atleti barely mustered an attack. Varane's header from Toni Kroos's cross forced a fingertip save from Oblak, and then Ronaldo almost turned provider for Benzema, whose acrobatic overhead kick narrowly sailed over the bar. And that's what I want to talk about, because as much as the media will jerk over Ronaldo's performance, and rightfully so, Real as a team were simply vastly superior. Not just Ronaldo, Kroos, Modric and Isco ran the midfield, ensuring at one point Real Madrid had double the passes Atletico Madrid had attempted and had 0 shots on goal to Real Madrid's 9 at that particular point I'm talking about. Carvajal and Marcelo, who are both making a shout to be known as the best fullbacks in their respective positions, patrolled the wings single-handedly, whilst Ramos, Varane and Casemiro were rugged in their defending, ensuring Atletico Madrid were feeding off scraps. Indeed, their best chances came from, well, they were really half chances, as Gamero fell to Ramos in goal and got him blazing over the bar from Griezmann's cleverly worked out free kick. In a nutshell, Atletico Madrid didn't turn up, and I place 100% the blame on Diego Simeone. Whoa, back up, let me explain. I'm a massive fan of his, and I've proclaimed him to be the best manager in the world on several occasions in the past. But for the job that he's done this season, he no longer deserves that title. I won't spend too long on this point, as is what I've already made in a previous video in February. Check it out, it's just hovering in the top right hand corner in a card. But essentially, in a bid to make Atletico more offensive, he's made the attack and the defence worse. Whereas Real have gotten slightly better from the Champions League final last season, Atletico are much worse. They are now totally reliant on Griezmann to create and score in equal measure. It's totally unbalanced. Even Ronaldo, who scored a hat-trick, had help from every corner in the pitch. It showed for the second goal when Benzema out-muscled Godin to slip in Ronaldo, who won his own battle with Felipe Luis before slamming the ball home into the net. The third was created in the counter-attack as Ronaldo linked up with Lucas Vazquez, who dribbled around the outskirts of the box, pulled it back for Ronaldo in the middle for a simple tap-in. Now, I do have some sympathy for Atletico Madrid, as Felipe Luis was a doubt before the game with a broken finger. Juanfran, who is arguably the best right back in the world, was also injured. Vasalico, who's managed to oust Juanfran into becoming the number 1 right back for Atletico Madrid, was also injured. Jimenez, a centre back by trade, was scheduled to play at right back but was also injured in the last match, leaving Lucas Hernandez, whilst a very talented player, he's the left-footed centre back and he was forced to play at right back. Finally, Yannick Carrasco was also a doubt coming into the game with a collarbone injury, so preparation for this wasn't ideal. Nonetheless, a defeat like this comes with serious ramifications. Simeone has said numerous times that he will leave at the end of next season, as he wants to lead Atletico Madrid into their new stadium. But maybe he's taken them as far as he can, as previously alluded to, and Inter Milan just might have space for him. If that happens, will Griezmann decide enough is enough and leave? His marriage with Atletico Madrid has yielded many fun times and it's boosted his reputation as one of the best strikers in the world. But it's yielded no trophies, just a lot of heartache. He could earn more elsewhere whilst also picking up trophies along the way too. All I know is one thing. Real Madrid are for 4th season running the only side capable of beating Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. This whole time I've been saying Juventus will win the tournament, and Let's just say I'm sticking to that right now out of pure stubbornness. Over to you now. Can Atletico make a comeback? If you were Griezmann, would you leave at the end of the season? And whilst I am not suggesting Simeone should be sacked, hell no, has he taken Atletico as far as he can? Drop a comment, like and share the video, and most of all to newcomers, really hope you enjoyed, and make sure that you subscribe and click the bell for future notifications of futures as well. Till next time, probably when I'm doing a review of the Juventus vs Monaco match. See you later.